Welcome to Dropping the Tea, the podcast where we dig beneath the headlines and serve up the hottest digital and cultural drama. I'm your host, Kirsty. Today, we'll hear from Jaguar Wright on how the music game has changed since pre-Facebook days, then unpack some serious questions from the Diddy trial, the missing obstruction charges, a vanished phone, and possible witness tampering. Let's get into it. Jaguar Wright recently reflected on her rise in a time before Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter existed. In her own words, "I was starting out when there wasn't Facebook or those platforms. If there had been, of course I'd have 3 million followers. It was a different time, and that's what people fail to see. Some folks intended for me not to make it. They had a mark on me. I've been through a lot, but I'm still here." Jaguar's point is clear. The rules of the game shifted under her feet. Today's artists can build massive audiences overnight, but back then, gatekeepers controlled every radio spin and every press clip. She also said she doesn't have much to add on the Diddy situation. Surprised? But we have plenty of tea on that next. While everyone fixates on headline RICO counts, one big question went unreported. Why wasn't Diddy charged with obstruction over that phone that magically reappeared? Agents raided his home and seized every device. One phone was nowhere to be found, then suddenly re-emerged. The prosecution argued it was critical evidence of obstruction. Diddy's team claimed attorney-client privilege, something Judge Aaron flatly rejected. Judge A.A. Aron excerpted ruling. The court finds that Diddy has not met his burden to establish attorney-client privilege over the contents of the device. The arguments were not credible and appear to be a strategic attempt to delay. If hiding a phone during a federal raid is an obstruction, what is? Yet no formal obstruction charge appeared in the final indictment. Are they saving it for sentencing, or did someone decide it was too explosive? Next, what about alleged witness tampering? According to court filings, Diddy reached out to multiple ex-staffers who had accused him of abuse and offered to pay their legal fees, sometimes before they even met with investigators. Chef Jordan says he contacted her offering to cover her lawyer. Messages show he dialed up the very people set to testify, framing it as help. That's textbook witness tampering disguised as generosity. Yet again, no tampering charge appeared. Are prosecutors holding those cards for a second wave? And while we're at it, what about the firearms? AR-15 style rifles with serial numbers filed off were found. Despite clear evidence of potential weapons violations, no gun counts were filed. Prosecutors often prioritize slam-dunk charges, RICO, sex trafficking, assault, but leave murkier obstruction and tampering for later. In the Southern District of New York, layered indictments are standard. We could see those counts drop in a follow-up filing or at sentencing, where they'll enhance the prison term dramatically. So, what's your take? Was Jaguar right to call out the bygone era? And on the Diddy trial, why no obstruction, no tampering, no gun charges? Are they saving them for later, or is something else at play? If you've got insider tips or scorching receipts, email us at droppingthetea@proton.me.me. And if you enjoyed today's deep dive, subscribe. Thanks for sipping with us. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and keep sipping that tea.